Hello, guys. How are you? Welcome to the weekly session of the Sushant method. In last week, our last session of digital trends, we discussed briefly about the generative AI, artificial intelligence. Today, we are going to talk in details about the generative AI. So, before we start our session for this week, I would request you to subscribe to my channel, the Sushant method, if you haven't subscribed yet, and like my video and share it with your peers whenever if you like and if you like my content. Okay, so let's start with the generative AI topic. So today's topic is generative AI and its applications from art to code, how it is shaping our future. So we will discuss about the introduction to generative AI, key types of generative AI, how it works, real world applications, benefits and risks, and future of generative AI. So keep watching until the end. Everything is very interesting. Uh, okay, so what generative AI is? It's the most transformative technology of our time. It doesn't just process information, it creates it from writing poetry and music to designing homes and developing software. It's changing how we work, create, and even think. So some of the examples or applications are text generation. For example, ChatGPT. Everyone knows the Google ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. These are some of the examples. Use cases of text generation are content writing, which is like YouTube. We need some content where AI is very helpful. Email replies. You can do the automated email replies. Storytelling, customer support. Second application is image generation. So you might have seen on social media or across, on YouTube, YouTubers, they create content and they create some images using AI. So some of the tools which are along with ChatGPT is like Midjourney, DAL, Stable Diffusion, some use cases in marketing, online marketing, product design, fashion, game art. Third one is video generation. Tools like Sora, OpenAI. OpenAI is part of ChatGPT. Runway ML, use cases like filmmaking, ads, animation, prototyping. Fourth one is audio and music generation. Um, some of the examples of tools like AIVA, Amper, 11 Labs, some use cases like creating the soundtracks, voiceover, and audio dubbing. Uh, and last but not least of this example is code generation. So code is the backend source code, which is created using multiple, computer languages. And it has always been believed that, even if it's software engineers, everyone can't code it. So coding is a skill. But now using this code generation tool, you just give the command and they create the code for you. Okay, so we'll see some examples of that. So tools which are used like GitHub, Copilot, Copilot, sorry, not Copilot, Code Whisper. Copilot is the Microsoft tool similar to ChatGPT. Some use cases are faster software development and debugging. So let's see the next point. Some examples, key types of generative AI. So you can see this image, you know, looks quite real, like a real photo, but it's created using AI by giving some description that you want a photo of a lady wearing some ornaments, kind of instruction it to give, and it creates an art like this. AI generated text. Okay, so like for example, this is the CV, like curriculum vitae or the resume we call, which we need to apply for the jobs. So I can say I have worked, like in this company for from this time to this time. Some of my responsibilities are like that, and my education is MBA or software engineer or electrical engineer, anything if you have studied, and it creates you can submit your photo or it can pick, it can create the photo. So that kind of AI generated text. We were talking about code generation. So if you see the example here, give some the instruction, write me a script to get the products list, and it writes a script using this code generator tool, AI tool. Okay. Um, let's see more examples. So we were talking about music generation. So there's a tool called AI music generation. You can Google it, and it creates the music. So I give the example. See, a power funk song about dancing all night long. Okay, you're not singing it. The singer is actually a AI tool which creates a voiceover. You can give some instruction like this, and you can say the song could be romantic, or song could be something in the rain, or you can give whatever instructions you want to. You have the option of instrumental or some the different types of musics. You can give those instructions, creates a music, and feels like you're actually listening to a female or male singer. No? This fifth example, type of generative AI is a AI generated deep fake. You see this example. This left hand side person is someone who look alike of Tom Cruise. Okay, can you find the differences? See, same hair, same face shape, oval shape, same shirt, a t-shirt, background is same. So it creates such an image. It's called deep fake. Name suggests a deep fake. Like something which is fake, but it looks like deep and which is like real. You know, there could be it. It is depends. How you take it. It can be beneficial or it can be really risky. We'll talk about that in future slides. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So how generated AI works? I have given some example. First, let's read it out. At the core of generative AI are machine learning models, especially a type called transformers. These models are trained on massive data sets. Okay, massive data sets, learning patterns in text, images, or sound, and then using those patterns to generate something new. So what Google does? Google does the same thing, but here it is more interactive. Okay, more interactive, and so it's something like a robo which does the work for you on your instructions. So it trains on database, takes images, code, it brings everything. You don't have to search images separately, text separately, or code separately and merge it. It does start to end for you. Prompt based generation, as I said, you give the instruction promptly, and on based on that it generates. Reinforcement learning and fine tuning, it does everything, all stages. So let's see this example, AI image generator. So earlier, before AI, what we had to do, if you need an image of the elephant and the sun in the background or in the nature, what would you do? Will use some tools like Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. You get the image of elephant separately. You create the layers. You get the image of sun on the nature background, and then merge that. But here, what you do? See how easy. Create an image from text prompt. You just say create an elephant. You say generate or edit. If you already have an image and you want to edit, you can select edit. Or if you want to generate from scratch, you say generate. You select some options like standard, high definition HD, or speed, quality, something like choose a style. You can do have these multiple options, and you submit, and then it just creates an image for you. No, awesome, right? Really cool. So this is one of the example how generative AI works. Let's see some real world applications where it is used, mostly. Education sector, like personalized tutoring, AI generated lesson plans, visual explanations. I'll show you some examples in the next slide. Business and marketing, say every business, online or offline, they use AI now. AI generated ads, product descriptions, customer segmentation, pitch test. So when in future we'll have some more, tutorials about how the marketing or digital marketing works. We'll discuss more in about products, customer segmentation, and all that. Design and art, like design, art like all AI assisting creating visuals, branding, 3D modeling, gaming. And again, a very huge sector, big sector. Procedural content creation like worlds, characters, dialogues. So in the previous slide, we saw um, an elephant grid. Elephant may be quite easy, but sometimes you can give some, difficult instruction like create some kind of entity or an animal or a hybrid animal, and AI will create for it, like hybrid of a fox and elephant. Just the vivid suggestion, anything, and it can create it, that kind of characters, which you want to use in the game, like strategic games. um, Healthcare, such a medical sector, such a very big sector. uh, any country, everyone needs this, healthcare. Synthesize medical images, simulated patient data, research literature summarize. So because of this technology, so doctors nowadays, you see, they also have YouTube channel. They can create the content. They have a lot of knowledge in their head, but they are so busy that they could not put some time, or they did not have technical skills earlier. But because of AI, they can share their knowledge on YouTube and for free, and I don't suggest that every time take information from Google or YouTube, that may not be safe, but definitely you can get some information. Because if you go to, doctors don't have time, and of course it costs for their appointment. So AI has made healthcare industry such a big revolution, big revolution there. Media and entertainment, we all discussed, like script writing, trailer creation. I mean, media as in like filmmaking, background scores, dubbing, e-commerce. Again, uh, one of the giant sector, across like all AI product photos, virtual models, automated reviews. It can save a lot of time and a lot of money in creating, and creating, and such a creativity it's brought forward and brought together from across the sources across globally, which you may not have access to. Law and legal tech, drafting legal documents, huge big documents like of 200 pages, 2000 pages. It can AI write for you. You don't have to do it. You don't have to type, save time and money. Summarizing case files, do the like if a lawyer wants to refer some previous case, you can do it through Google, but you may not. You have to search through, go through the thousand results come. But here, AI does it. And AI just brings the exact thing you want. So these are some of the real world application and sectors, which is where AI is being used rigorously, and it's really saving time and money for everyone. So a couple of examples we just discussed from real world application. AI generated education. You see, um, you want to do some course. You are based in Australia, India, or you're based in Russia, anywhere, and your tutor or is somewhere abroad, and they don't have time. Okay, they can't come. What they can do, they can create similar characters, AI avatars like this. You feel like they are actually tutoring you on their knowledge. um Multilingual AI voices, can you imagine how useful is this? I don't know the number of languages exist in the world, but if you don't understand English, or you don't the language you speak or understand, the content is not available in that. What, for example, the content is in Russian, okay, and we understand English. So it will translate for you everything in the voice mode, voice over. So right now we have Google Translator, but we have to bring the paragraph, copy, paste, and put it in translator and understand it. And the translation may or may not be correct, 100% correct. Here, it just translates and as if some person is talking. Fully customizable solution. Just tell us your pain points. As I was saying, you don't have to search and browse through the multiple results you receive. You just tell what you want, your pain points, and the tool can develop a custom AI outer solution tailored for your needs. So other option or other example, you can go to YouTube and check this Nike shoes new ad, which is created start to end using AI, not human intervention, no real images. AI has created, and you, because I could not put the video file and I don't want to show someone else's video, but I'm giving you reference here, and you can see the video ad. This is really cool. Okay. Uh, so let's see what are the benefits and risks quickly. So benefits obviously speeds up creative and technical work, reduces cost because you save time, democratize access to content creation. Okay, so this is interesting. You know what happens? Some of the information may not be available to everyone, or sometimes you say, I'm the content creator, I'm a doctor, I'm firefighter, anything like. But that knowledge is like just restricted to that person. But if I want to create a content on firefighter, in the real world scenario, I might have to go and meet the person, take some interview, ask some question, do more thing. But here, using AI, that information is readily available for me through AI, and I don't have to ask question. I can just say to ChatGPT, for example, create something, gain more start to end detail about the firefighter, what they do, what is their profession, what are the hazards or risks or benefits of this job, etc. And a ChatGPT creates a presentation for you, and in a layman language which you can understand completely. So that's called democratize, that everyone has that access to the information. Risk. So we were talking about deepfakes and misinformation. So see, there are some examples or there are some instances in the past, especially in the media industry or film industry. So what happened is, using AI, or they created, some photos which are not appropriate, or some video clips which you feel like, oh, this actress did this, or this actor did this, or in politics, oh, this politician said this. It can be used especially during the election campaigns. So, and then they said, no, this is, I did not say this, it was created by deepfake. And it sounds totally authentic, looks like totally authentic. So this is a very huge risk, and all the governments and the regulatory bodies are working on, how they can control, and they have made it mandatory, I believe, that it should be, you should write this AI generated, or there are some softwares available which can say, this is created through AI. And when you want to do the investigation, if something goes wrong with some person or some, celebrity. So that's a very big risk. um Job displacement. Yes, something like, you were expecting something else from the result and it messed up, because end of the day it's a robot. It's still not perfect, it may not be perfect ever like human. It cannot replace human. Don't worry about that. So that, and it created something which you were not expecting, and it wasted your time. But that's part of life, part of this game. Copyright issues. Okay, so you ask someone like AI tool to create an image, or bring some text, or create some documentation, and later you realize it did not capture, it captured the copyrighted and you're using that copyrighted version of image, or some text or anything which has been copyrighted, and then you get into legal issues. So see, human has a tendency to trust the technology. You think, okay, AI has created that means it's perfect. It may not. And we don't have that capacity, the normal human beings, to understand if there was an issue with the copyright, unless it someone tells you. You know. So yes, there ethical concerns, data misuse is, yeah, we already discussed this thing. So these are some of the things which are still in progress, like risk, and in future as we progress through AI, with AI, like when internet started in late 1990s, last century, it had a lot of issues, but now it's much better and much easier to use, right? So same way, I think AI will also progress over the time. So future of generative AI. So see here example first. That's AI tutor interacting as a real person. Futuristic interactive AI. This is the future interactive AI. So this student, he feels like he's actually talking to the tutor in person, but it looks like an hologram and the person is not real. Or maybe it can be possible that someone is sitting somewhere else and you don't want to do a video call kind of thing. You talk here in this country, you feel that person is sitting next to you, the student, and student feels that the tutor is sitting next to him or him or her, and they talk like interactively using AI technology. One last century, we did not even think that we can talk through video calls, and today we can. Like from Australia, I can make a call anywhere across the world for free. Right now you think it may not be possible, but you never know the technology which is unfolding, future of generative AI. So it's not replacing creativity, as I said, it's becoming a collaborator. The future may bring hyper personalized entertainment, AI co-authors, which view virtual worlds, and even AI driven scientific discovery. We may never know accidentally what AI will discover, which we never thought of. Predictions, AI companions, emotionally intelligent agents, cross models like text, image, and voice all together. You may say, please create a particular video for me. I want to use this person's voice. I want to use this image. You bring text from you or create the text, and AI will create for you. Okay. So let's see how it goes. So don't worry, guys. I believe in technology, and I always know technology can never be 100%. When internet came, everyone was saying, oh, it will take our job, we'll lose our job, internet will do everything. Did it do that? Yes, some people who may lose it, but they can find something else. And rather, this technology creates 100 million jobs more. You discover more, and it creates more jobs. So never have to worry about that. And I'm sure AI will do the same thing. Okay, like and share and subscribe to my channel. So guys, we discuss very vital things today. It's again about 24 minutes video now, but it was required, and I believe the information is really good, which I shared with you, and you will utilize it for your purposes. Okay, so next time I will come with some more topic on digital trends. Till then, take care and bye for now.